Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I go by the name of Unfiltered Kitty, and if you're new here, definitely subscribe to this Unfiltered from Honey. So guys, on this episode, we're actually going to feature the latest episode of a podcast in chill featuring Umek G, So Penduga, and Ukos Lady. So guys, if you watched the latest episode that aired on Thursday, you will literally know what I'm talking about. So on that episode, if you haven't watched, they were talking about how like Ududu, the producer, actually invited somebody else. Like normally podcast and chill every year hi cala, like they invite somebody so that like atubajwetso or future bona Amy wrong and stuff like that. So this time around Ududu didn't invite the lady that they normally like invite on podcast and chill. So they invited this sangoma called King Kehleza or whatever. Guys, if you have watched, you'll know what I'm talking about. But clearly, if you haven't, please go and watch it so that you can understand what my point is actually coming from. So normally really like one thing about these three, like whenever you're watching them, you would laugh. Even if the situation is actually serious, like they will always make some jokes there and there. And Luena, you won't take it like as personal and stuff like that. So in this episode, guys, obviously as I said, there was Ukehleza, Sangoma Kehleza, who was actually predicting their future and stuff like that, telling them Uguti, this is what's going to happen like within this year and stuff like that. So apparently they had some bad news from that Sangoma, guys. Like as expected, guys, their mood actually changed throughout the whole episode. Apparently they shot that episode before even starting with their normal episode. So after shooting that whole situation, Yaga Sangoma what they then like they were not in the mood to shoot the normal episode. Like there's the part that you see here, this was the part where they recorded after that whole like interview with Ukehleza or whatsoever, whoever you want to call him. Guys, this is the first time hearing about him or seeing him and stuff like that. So one thing that I've realized is that guys, like we don't want to hear the bad news from other people, like Abu Prophet, Abu Koko Banban and stuff like that. So me watching this episode, guys, made me realize something about this whole culture, not even culture, like religion, beliefs and stuff like that. Guys, something that like I took from this episode is that whatever you believe in will work for you. So I believe if you are believing in God only, then like God only would work for you. And if you believe in ancestors, then they would work for you. So that's what something that I've actually took from this episode, because of I realized like whatever you believe in and you're so consistent with that thing, it would work for you. Guys, like as I said in this episode, you could see that the person that was very hesitant was Kimank McG. And one thing about Uko's lady and Usol, guys, they didn't take whatever that Gobela, I don't know how to call him, Ukehleza, guys, like said about their future. They didn't take anything. They said they're gonna stick to their prayers and focus on like like in their life and stuff like that, of which, guys, we know nobody can like I honestly believe how ona motho o tlo predictang when future o tlo tsamaya jwang. They are not God. Like even if bokare ke dithunywa or they are angels and stuff like that, I don't think I would take what another person says about my future, because of I believe they don't know anything. But something that I've realized in this episode, guys, is that like whatever you believe in, it will be later. So the whole situation yoguti Christian knows better than like abantu ba believer emadlozini and stuff like that, it should stop now, guys, honestly speaking, because of we all not our like we don't know the truth guys. So for you to think you know better than the other person, it's quite weird. And we see like most of these pastors like that are going to this podcast and stuff like that, mostly like the main focus there is getting the numbers in terms of their growth and also making money. So me watching that Kehleza guy on podcast and chill, you can clearly see what's like mutu ono wa hasela. Honestly speaking, Wahasila, I don't know what he actually predicted. Go the cast members go king podcast and chill but one thing that I can say is that these people were not pastor, were not anyone. They are hustling, guys. The life that we live in right now is full of poverty, and everybody is doing the best that they can to provide for their family, of which is not a good thing, guys, because of they are fooling us, those who believe. But one thing that I've noticed is that whatever you believe in, it's something that is going to work for you. For example, guys, let me just say something. If a thief go to a sangoma and ask for umutu to protect them, like maybe they are planning to go to a bank and rob a bank and stuff like that, guess what? Maybe they go to a fake sangoma, and then that sangoma, obviously, because of they see imali, guys, they will continue like giving that person that fake muti. And guess what? That person will go like into that bank thinking they are protected by this muti that like they were given by this sangoma. And it might happen they get away with that whole bank robbery and stuff like that. And guess what? It's not the mutu that actually worked for them, but because of they have that strength and that belief, I can make this because of I'm protected by this thing that I was given by this kimang pastor or sangoma. So in that whole scenario that I actually said right now, guys, I feel like you can see because of motho o na believe what ba king ntho yang protector, only to find out hore yena we protect by having that confidence. Yes, like that confidence comes from the muti, and you know that confidence comes from that person who went and robbed the bank. Guys, I don't know if I'm making any sense, guys. I don't really know if I'm making any sense, but I felt like that episode taught me a lot. Because of Lena, I was stuck in terms of what to believe, because of if you believe king the other people will say who your ancestors would beat you up, batlo sharper eventually, because of you don't do the rituals for them and stuff like that. And when you believe in madlozi, and then they will say God will judge you and stuff like that, I honestly don't believe in those kind of things. I honestly, like, from this episode, I took the mere fact whatever you believe in, like, I don't wanna lie, like, that episode made me like be open-minded and stuff like that, because of, guys, I've been confused because how you come about with this, how you come about with that, and you don't know which way to go, which is the right way. Guys, there's no right way. Whatever you chooses, I wanna it will save it later, guys. And the whole me effect of like most of the Christian likes to judge people who believe in ancestors. Guys, like, I don't care who Bible itini, I don't care what, because of one thing that I've noticed is that people from like Christianity believes, and to those who actually believes in ancestors, they all read Bible, but they interpret it in their own benefits. So, like, there shouldn't be a rivalry between the two, guys, honestly speaking. And yeah, guys, I just wanted to say that, and I was so very intrigued with this episode because it opened my eyes. We believe guys, you know to it. Like, there's no punisher because of you believe in ancestors, and there's no your ancestors will like punish you because of you believe in God only. Like, honestly speaking, like, that thing should be cancelled this year. And that's how I felt like watching this episode. But anyway, guys, that's my 2 cent opinion regarding this whole situation. And do feel free to comment yours on the comment section down below. And I would like to hear you, like, your own opinion regarding this, guys, because of I find it intriguing to see ukuthi whenever like people like on the internet, wherever like they share their own beliefs, you'll see comments like discriminating that person and ba feel it like so useless, or like what you believe in is not it, because of they think ukuthi they know better than that person. But I don't know, guys. I would really like to hear on your own opinion on this comment, like on the comment section down below. And if you're new here, definitely subscribe to this Unfiltered Fem Honey. As I always say, Gumnandi app or Melantoni, what are you waiting for? Or anything, do subscribe so that you can become a member of this Unfiltered Fem Honey. I love you guys, and bye.